Hello everyone! Welcome back to another Boruto reaction. Watching episode 126 today. Before we begin, make sure the description below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
But what's on Patreon?
On Patreon, sent for $1. Get early access reactions to Pokemon and Boruto episodes, as well as shoutouts in the description of every video. You can also get things like early access to other shows as well, like Dragon Ball. So check it out. What happened last time on Boruto?
So they got the one tail to Naruto.
Yep.
And they're like, bruh, your son is likely to die.
What was he even doing there?
The
mom that probably killed Boruto?
Yeah, we never saw that, but he's like, Shikadai is like, are you ready to go
get
face
shooed
your
out
mom?
by your mom? Because it's gonna happen.
And they've gone back to the sand village.
Yeah, Gaara made it back
Gaara's-
home, but then he came back to Naruto and thank Boruto for me.
But then Boruto's like, thank me yourself. And comes and says, how can you leave without saying goodbye?
To Shinki, yeah.
Yeah. And they're bros.
They're bros. They're definitely bros. But yeah, I guess now it's the next, whatever they're gonna do next. So basically what I've done is I've taken parts from episode 126 and episode 127.
What?
And I've mixed the two episodes because there's a lot of filler. Self-contained
story.
anime canon stories that I don't care for. So I've had to mix the two, kind of take things out that don't really matter, put things in that are relevant to what's happening in the story. I kept some of it, not all of it, because I had to condense it down. But it saves time, saves energy, and make sure the story is coherent and doesn't divert off into some silly wackiness that doesn't matter. So there you go. That's your knowledge for the day.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's begin.
This plan to stay a step ahead of the Otsutsuki and to protect Shukaku kind of blew up into a giant mess.
It always does, doesn't it?
His goal is to accumulate chakra, which means there's no doubt he'll strike again.
Great.
With everything
He's
that's
out there
happened,
still.
I'm worried about the other tailed beasts too.
Just how long do I have to stay in here like this anyway?
You're under protection here, where Naruto can keep an eye on you. It's not wise to appear as your larger form.
Oh, but I want to be
sorry about
large.
all this, Shukaku, but you're gonna be staying with me for a while.
No.
Just getting a whiff of your scent sickens me.
Oh, gosh.
Rude.
What did you just say? You wanna fight?
You couldn't even beat that Otsutsuki. You think you can defeat me? I would have never messed up like that.
Oh.
Are you? You know I never liked you, Fox, and I never will.
They've always
Hey,
fought.
what's going on here?
Kurama, Shukaku, that's enough now.
You're always hiding inside of Naruto. Come on out, Fox.
Oh, fight me, bro.
Scared of a tanuki in a tea kettle? Don't get worked up or you'll make the tea boil over.
Oh.
Come on, guys, you're both tailed beasts. Why are you so unfriendly to each other?
I can only imagine what's gonna happen.
What? That was ominous. Daddy!
Hey, thank you, Himawari.
Huh? Wait, is that who I think it is?
Hey, Boruto, long time no see.
So,
She's like,
you
whoa!
inside that thing, Shukaku?
Yeah.
Imagine if your
He's
dad
going
came
to be
home with
staying
that.
right here with us until we can decide on an official safe house for him.
Oh yeah? Well then, welcome to our home.
Thanks, but I really don't want to hang around here too long.
She's in love.
What?
It's Shukaku!
Huh?
It's a talking Shukaku!
Himawari,
I guess not even Shukaku can put up a fight against
Ah,
Himawari.
she's too cute.
My goodness, what's going on?
Mommy!
Mommy, it's Shukaku!
Oh, I see. You're right.
No,
You're right. No, she's not.
She's lying.
Able to take the whole day off tomorrow?
yeah, but babysitting him kind of feels a lot like still being at work.
babysitting who exactly? I'll have you know that I'm the proud one-tail, not just some toy or a pet. So don't treat me like one. I'm not like Kurama, who's practically a domesticated animal.
Oh, shots fired.
Hey, so there are 9-tailed beasts overall, am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, from 1 tail to 9 tails.
And you have a tailed beast inside of you too, isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, his name's Kurama.
So you could say the reason you're as strong as you are is because of Kurama's chakra, right?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Like, look how epic he is.
The Hidden Leaf Village is my home. We're what's called Jinchuriki.
Jinchuriki?
We were hunted
In
down.
villages were always fighting. We were all treated like secret weapons because we were the vessels for the tailed beasts.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's a pretty sad story.
I want to hear it. I want to watch
Totally
it.
different now,
I'll
right?
hit the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but he and I need to have a little conference right now anyway.
A conference.
That's right. We get to go and talk with some old friends.
Nope. Don't wanna.
Oh.
Welcome, everybody.
Hey guys, it's been a while since we got together like this.
It looks like there are a few guys who decided not to come anyway.
Yeah, Watatabe, Kokuo, and Chome said that they were gonna pass and come into the meeting.
Well, they're lame. Are they just out in the wild, just doing their own thing? Having a good old time?
After all this time, if humans tell us they're gonna protect us, not many will believe them.
His voice.
Even if we told it to protect us from a threat like the Otsutsuki.
Of course it'd be different if you insisted on it, Naruto. All of us owe you a big debt of gratitude
They listen
after
to him.
all.
They like
They like him. He saved
Thanks,
everybody.
guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, by the way, where's the one tail? Isn't he staying with you for the time being?
He always freaked me out. He looks so
Yeah,
scary. His face looked like
Isn't it
Like
obvious
the
Uzumaki.
he's
devil.
too embarrassed to show himself? You've totally settled into the role of dad, Naruto.
Oh, that's
Aw,
nice.
shut up. I mean, you're kind of acting like my parent, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh. I mean, he killed his parents. But
He did, but he became his parent.
Remember the Hokage's inauguration? Himawari snapped, released her Byakugan, and knocked the both of us out. I guess we're both pretty bad parents. I mean, don't you agree?
Can't we drop that? Plus, back then, you didn't dodge well enough.
Daddy, who
Wow.
are you talking to?
Daddy, are you crazy? Have you lost your mind, Daddy?
Oh wow, so you're not complaining?
This could be my big chance. I can find out the details about how she knocked out Kurama.
Oh.
That'll give me enough material
Wow.
to make fun of him for a nice long time.
Wow.
That we need?
Yeah!
Spend time with his wife as well?
Finally. It's about time. That poor woman. Oh, I want one.
Oh, yes. I have one Ninetales one as well.
You sleeping?
Fell asleep?
Come on, Dad.
Typical.
He's always falling asleep like this.
He's exhausted. Let's let him get some sleep.
Oh.
About this, you two?
That's fine.
She could
Hey, let's
fight.
look over
She's
there,
your mom's a
Himawari.
good fighter too.
It's true.
She could train with you.
They don't need the mommy for anything.
Hey, you, talk to me. I know you're awake in there.
It's too bad that your plan failed.
Eh. Oh, so you knew, huh? You're always so irritating, you know that?
Wow.
So what now? You gonna pick a fight like usual?
Yes.
Not today, although I could. I gotta tell you, every single person in this household has been driving me absolutely crazy.
Ah, for once we agree. After just 3 days here, you get it. But at least
It's been 3 days
never
now.
Boring.
You know, I noticed that you never come out of Naruto anymore. I figured it was probably just because you hated humans so much. But now I'm wondering if maybe that isn't actually the
Because
case.
he loves Naruto.
He loves
Maybe
Naruto.
it's that protecting this family is...
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, he's there to protect the family.
Oh.
Okay, I get it.
You're an annoying tanuki.
Oh, thanks. I love you too.
Oh. Wow.
Well, I'm taking off.
Okay.
See you, Dad.
Daddy.
Oh.
Say goodbye. Is he waving? He's nice deep down.
Oh.
He's happy. Just being in that house for a few days makes you a better person.
Goodbye, Shukaku.
So then Shukaku will be brought to the safe house that's been prepared for him.
Yeah. And all the other villages will do the same with their tailed beasts. They'll be put
Fair
under
enough.
protection.
So he can't stop. So he can't find them.
Whoa.
He is. Calm down.
That was good, thanks. I'm doing some training with Mr. Sasuke today.
Oh, yeah.
It's been so long since Sasuke's been home. Don't you think he might want to relax a bit?
No.
A shinobi knows no rest. Sasuke'd probably say something cool like that.
Maybe you would.
Maybe you
What is
would.
it, Mom?
You're just like your dad when he was young.
Oh.
Oh, like Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be
Your
dad.
dad was always excited about going off to train with his master.
Hold on, Dad had a master?
Yes, of course. He was a great man named Master Jiraiya.
Oh god.
Huh? I totally want to meet him. Where is he?
He died in a horrific battle against pain.
Well, it's impossible.
Hmm?
He passed away.
Oh, I see.
We have some photos. Want to see?
Yes.
Oh.
That's him. That's Master Jiraiya.
Whoa.
He looks wild and crazy.
Yes, you're right.
Kind
Right.
That way, but he was a very heroic man. Not only was he a teacher, but in some ways was like a father figure to your dad.
Oh.
He was. He was like a dad. He was his
Great,
godfather.
Tsunade still looks exactly the same.
Wow, she does. Oh, look. That's Sarada.
Oh.
Guy's dad.
That's Metal's dad, Inajin's mom, and Chocho's dad too, huh?
Yep. And this Neji?
And that's Uncle Neji, right, Mom?
Yes.
How come Sasuke's not in this picture
Um.
with you?
Sasuke?
Uh,
Oh, he was away at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad he wasn't there to be in the photo. Back then, what was Sasuke like? Strong, right?
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Sasuke was always at the top of our class in every lesson.
Mhm.
Master Jiraiya was an amazing shinobi. He even might have been stronger than Sasuke or your dad.
What? Come
Oh.
on, there's no way that's true.
You're the legendary Sonny.
Orochimaru Tsunade.
He had business with the Hokage.
Oh, he likes Naruto more.
He loves
Actually,
Naruto
when he's
more than
here,
me.
It's no different than staying away from the village.
Wow.
Make her cry.
Yes?
How's it going?
Boruto.
I'm just gonna open
Hey.
your door myself. Don't mind me.
He wasn't at the training ground, so I thought he might still be here. I'm gonna ask him about some stuff.
Ask him what?
If I can have your hand in marriage.
You've probably never heard of him, but I wanted to ask about someone by the name of Jiraiya.
Jiraiya, huh?
Hmm.
I think I've heard that name before.
Probably
Wait,
have.
really?
Oh, that's it!
So energetic.
Is it the book?
The book's makeout tactic?
Do you remember back when we had family day?
Yeah.
Things between my dad and me were kind of awkward back then. So Kakashi-sensei loaned that book to him and said that he should read it.
We remember.
Understand how his daughter feels.
Because that tells you how to relate to your daughter.
Was Mr. Jiraiya?
But I think it has to do with interpersonal relationships and advice on how to build them.
Oh, I see.
I think
So
it might not be the
secrets
best
to success
advice.
in life.
Probably.
Let's split up, look for this makeout tactics book, and...
What's going on?
What's that way? Someone stop that guy!
Oh.
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 And that's how you take care.
Why would anyone do anything wrong in this place?
You'll pay the price.
Seriously.
Wow. Been a while since we've seen Shino. Or Kiba, I guess.
Boruto, if you two were nearby, then you should have caught him.
We were just about.
So you knew Mr. Jiraiya?
Yeah, of course I knew him.
What was he like?
You didn't really know him.
They knew of him.
He was the third Hokage student. He was an amazing shinobi. He taught 2 generations of your family.
He did.
Lord 4th and Lord 7th, and was crucial in 2 great ninja wars. He helped secure the peace we now enjoy in the Leaf.
No way. He was really that impressive.
They should teach about him in history class.
Right? They should be learning about Jiraiya.
Awesome shinobi. But, unlike me, he just wasn't the right material
Wow,
to become a
do
Hokage.
not compare yourself to him.
He's so crusty.
Oh, didn't you guys know about this? You see, back in the day, I turned down the title of Hokage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naruto had been going on for so many years about how he was going to become Hokage, so I decided just to
That
let him
moment
happen.
when Kiba was suddenly like, I want to be a Hokage, and everyone's like, what?
Everyone's like,
Yeah,
who
when I was
cares?
around your age, the village placed all their hopes squarely on my shoulders.
Yeah, they did.
they
Sure.
did.
I remember that.
Well, just do your best, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, so thanks for sharing all that, but what we'd asked you is if you knew anything about Jiraiya's makeout tactics book.
No.
They should at that point say that is not a book for young kids.
Right?
As a responsible teacher.
Why is everyone saying we're too young for this book?
Oh, okay, good.
Please learn more about Mr. Jiraiya. I'm going to the training grounds to work out before I go home. Maybe Sasuke will be there too.
Okay. Well, if you do see him, tell him to come home early.
Oh.
My mom's super happy and is making something special for him.
Oh.
Alright, you got it, Sarada. See ya! And thanks for today.
He's just standing by a tree. Sup?
So you want to know about Jiraiya? And what brought this on?
Well, my mom said he was an amazing shinobi. Is it really true he was even stronger than you and my dad?
At the
Maybe.
time.
She also told me that the
Maybe.
relationship my dad had with Mr. Jiraiya was a lot like our teacher-student relationship.
Oh.
Naruto trained very rigorously under Jiraiya to reach his goals, and in the end, that became the seed that grew into a deep bond.
That's pretty much just like you and me. You taught me the Rasengan and Shuriken Jutsu.
He had a profound influence on who Naruto is today. He's the one who taught Naruto what it means to be a ninja and how to walk his own ninja way. To Naruto, he was a master, but also like a father. You and I haven't come close to what he and Naruto were to each other.
It's true, he's not like, Sasuke's my dad now.
But I have heard that he was a great shinobi.
There was an old photo with a bunch of people in it, including my dad and Mr. Jiraiya. But
Awkward.
not you.
Well, back then, I lost my way and...
What? Don't tell me you got lost and were late for the photograph.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, right.
It was a lot more
I
complicated.
forgot the most important thing. Can you ask Mr. Kakashi and borrow his makeout tactics book?
No.
No.
Don't go there, all right?
Just don't go there.
Home.
Efforts are now underway to break the sealing jutsu that had been placed upon it. The archaeological team is still struggling to decipher the unusual.
I've seen that pattern somewhere.
Where have we seen
Learn
that?
anything about Master Jiraiya?
Yeah, well, kinda. Hey, so what was Dad like when he was around my age anyway?
A brat.
Huh? Why the sudden interest?
I just wondered what he was like then.
Well,
Energetic?
he
Loud?
hasn't really changed that much.
Shouted a lot.
He'd always say, I never go back on my word. That's my ninja way. And sure enough, he stayed true to what he said. No matter what, he always kept on forging ahead and never gave up.
Oh,
He valued his friends very highly and would do anything to protect them. Anyway, your dad was like that since he was a little kid. But after he met Master Jiraiya, I think those feelings grew even stronger. And I've always been watching your dad.
I was stalking
from the
him.
shadows.
Come on, Mom. I bet you could have found someone way cooler than Dad, right?
Even back then, just like now, I loved your dad.
Huh? No way! Don't tell me you've been in love with Dad since you were a kid.
Yeah.
You both loved each other? Never mind.
He didn't love her back.
No.
Come on, Mom, tell us.
No way. Please tell us, Mommy.
We want to know.
Come on. Maybe he's got a copy somewhere here. I found it!
He does.
More than one copy, too. Wow, what an awesome student you are, Dad.
Oh. He needs to read the first book he wrote, The Tale of a Gutsy Ninja.
Just what are you doing?
Oh, this. It's the novel that Mr. Jiraiya wrote. Do you know about it, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
I had such a hard time finding a copy. We were looking all over for it today. Guess I should have known earlier.
Has she not read it?
No.
You can't read this. Sorry, but you're still way too young.
Why though? Just tell me why.
You didn't get home in time for tea.
He did not. What a boot.
Welcome home, Dad. Thanks for all your hard work. I know you're busy. Are you eating properly? I understand that you don't get the chance to come home very often, but Mom was hoping that we could eat together once in a while. Oh, and Boruto keeps saying, ask Mr. Sasuke to borrow a copy of Ninja Tactics from Mr. Kakashi. So could you? Thanks. Love, Sarada.
Oh.
What a bean.
But I gotta send you out.
No.
It's all right. Did something happen?
Yeah.
We received a report from the guards that are stationed along the border. The Otsutsuki is apparently stealing chakra from anyone he can.
Great. He's still around.
I can't sense any tailed beast chakra anymore. These humans truly are incredibly crafty.
Saucy. Well, there you go. Another episode of Boruto.
Good job putting them together.
Did you notice?
It made sense. Like,
could you tell it was just
Yeah.
it kept to a similar story thread?
Yeah.
It didn't kind of divert into something crazy or weird. I took out quite a bit, so.
Sasuke should have got home.
He should have. He didn't come home on time, even though he'd been told by Boruto, and he should have known, but.
Whoa,
he was
blurry.
Whoa. He was standing by a tree.
He was just vibing.
He was just vibing. He wasn't doing much, was he?
He wasn't even training. He was just vibing by a tree.
It's true. But yeah, I mean, they're protecting the tailed beasts.
Yeah.
They got the tailed beasts together. It was kind of cool to see all the tailed beasts again. Not all of them were there, but like we got to see most of them.
They all look pretty scary. The 8 tails has always been the worst for me. Like
his round eyes.
Like what the fact it's like an octopus, but then its head is like the devil.
It's a bull.
It's a what?
Like a bull?
Oh, a bull. Yeah, it's just very scary. And then I don't really like the one that's like a slug or whatever, dripping.
The one.
Hi, I'm Saiken. This is my voice.
Yeah, they have weird.
But
weird
I like the way that Kurama now, like, he's kind of admitting that he's become like
not domesticated, but like
a father figure. He's like protecting.
He is protecting Naruto and his family. Kurama protect. That's what he does.
Because it's like, oh, he hates humans. He'd never help humans. But he's like, actually,
he's grown fond of Naruto. He is kind of like almost like a parent to Naruto because he does watch over him all the time. Ever since he was little, he's always been there. Even if he didn't like him in the beginning, he was always there for him. Well, not for him, but like, with him. But it's interesting, just their relationship and getting to see Shukaku again, after all the arc that we just went through. and they're just protecting them while Otsutsuki's out there trying to find out where they are. That was the first bit of that was the first episode. The second episode bit was all about makeout tactics because you learn about Jiraiya and how Jiraiya was a great ninja, and he was the one who taught Naruto everything that he knows. He taught Naruto in essence of being a ninja, of like to never give up, you know, always endure, and the Rasengan and everything he's taught him. So it was nice to get more about Jiraiya, you know, to see the nostalgia of it. It's sad that he's like, I can't meet him because
I want to meet him.
He's dead.
You can't.
He died again.
Where's Sasuke? He lost his way. Oh, he got lost on the way.
It's like she didn't want to tell him,
Yeah.
which is, you know, fine. But I find it interesting. Sasuke's
He didn't want to say it either.
He doesn't want to talk about it either, which I think it'd be important to eventually tell him. Like, you know, you may look up to me, but I did lose my way in my life. And he said I was a bit lost back then.
A bit.
And he took it as, oh, you were just lost. You couldn't find your way to the photo shoot. And he's like,
But yeah, it took a while to get back. Just went on a, you know,
he was all about revenge. Wanted to kill my brother. Joined Orochimaru to get more powerful.
Joined the Akatsuki. Got a bit lost. Found my way
Wanted
home
to destroy the whole Hidden Leaf village.
Had to fight Naruto to the
Almost
death.
killed Sakura. Almost killed Naruto. Almost killed everybody.
He just got lost. The photo shoot.
That's all it was. It is funny how much he looks up to Sasuke as being such a cool ninja, but it's like he went through a lot to become this cool ninja. Like he wasn't always very cool, as in like a good person. He was a terrible person in the past. But it is interesting that he's slowly like learning more about these characters, you know? Because it's characters that we've known all this time. So it's kind of cool to see from a perspective of like, oh wow, that's interesting.
And also because we know the story. We know what happened.
Exactly, we know the history of everything.
We've been there.
But it was kind of a nostalgic thing. It was kind of funny him trying to get to make out tactics book, and they're always like, you're too young.
I like Hinata. It's like she's reading like 50 Shades of Grey or something for the first time.
And she's like, you can see her like blushing a bit, like, whoa. Ooh, no, you're not reading this.
She's like, why has my husband got this in
Is this the kind of stuff my husband's been reading? What? It was good. But yeah, I stitched them together and I made it as coherent as possible. But next episode will be a full episode again. I think this is the only one for a little bit. It'll be like this for a while at least.
We're nearly at the time slip stuff. I'm excited. I can see them like hinting at like, I want to meet Jiraiya. I want to.
What was Dad
he like when he was younger? It's like, you're gonna find out.
Those are all the parents of all the people, my friends. Like, oh, you're gonna meet everybody. It's gonna be great. Did you enjoy?
I did.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.
Back when I was around your age, even I was more reasonable than this. I wish I could see how you really were back then. Alright, if you insist on defying my orders.